You know any sad songs? Most of the time I really try not to listen to sad music. Sometimes I get drawn into it though. Every once in a while there's a song that I like and it's essentially a sad song. I really feel like when we listen to the music we listen to affects us. So I try to stay away from things that are negative. There's a song by Adele called Rolling in the Deep. Super popular. And the second I heard that song, I just resonated with it. I don't even know if she knows what she was writing. There's such a prayer in that song that I hear. And in some ways, it's a sad song. It's a lament. The Bible's full of sad songs. Most people don't know that. Jeremiah, Lamentations, and the Psalms themselves have so many songs that are sad songs. They're songs of betrayal, loss, pain. Like Adele's song, which is about betrayal and loss. Have you ever felt that way? Betrayed? We've all felt pain. We've all had loss. We've all done things that we've been ashamed of and just hurt because of it. I want to share a couple Psalms. Psalms 143 says, "My enemy pursues me. He crushes me to the ground. He makes me dwell in darkness like those long dead. My spirit grows faint within me. My heart within me is dismayed." It's a song of being crushed. He feels his enemy is overtaking him. Psalms 130 says, "Out of the depths I cry to you, Lord. Lord, hear my voice." How often do we cry these kinds of prayers to the Lord? Let me give you another one. Psalms 102 says, "Hear my prayer, O Lord. Don't hide your face from me when I am in distress. Turn your ear to me when I call. All day long my enemies taunt me. Those who rail against me use my name as a curse." Verse 11, I'm jumping down. "My days are like the evening shadow. I wither like grass." There are so many Psalms in Psalms that are their laments. They're songs of pain, and the writers are sharing real feelings. And I think that's important sometimes for us to know. The Bible recognizes our feelings. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to hurt when painful things happen. The Bible recognizes it. There is hurt, there's loss, there's tragedy, and your pain is real. I think we've all kind of been betrayed in a sense. Genesis, when you read the Genesis account in chapter 3, the first temptation in our fall into sin, Satan comes and tempts Eve and says, "Did God really say, surely you won't die?" Satan lies to Eve. And Eve falls, and it's her fault. But what did she believe? She believed in the promise. She believed Satan. She believed. She believed. She had faith in him. He was tricking her. He's planning on betraying her. And she lost everything. And so do you and I. We fall into sin. We fall into sinful relationships. We believe the lies that Satan tells us. And when we do, we're betrayed. we lose everything. A line from Adele's Rolling in the Deep says, the scars of your love remind us, they keep me thinking that we almost had it all. I think that's how Eve must have felt. She believed this lie that I'm going to have it all. I'm going to be like God if I eat this fruit. And she just repeats that over and over again. And there's, in this lament of hers, in that song, there's an anger. There's an anger against her betrayer. And she says, there's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. I hear that, and it resonates with my soul. And it's a prayer. Because I realize Satan is trying to destroy me. Satan is trying to crush me. And in some ways, he has. I've experienced insane pain in my life, and so have you. That's left you weeping. The loss of friends, the loss of loved ones. Or maybe you've even been betrayed. And all sin has come from who? It came from Satan. It came from that one day in the Garden of Eden. But we would have made the same choice because we're really not that much smarter than Adam and Eve. But this lament in chapter 6 of Psalms gives us the hope, not so that we don't remain just in anger, that we don't remain just in frustration, that we've been wronged. Psalms chapter 6 says, my soul is in anguish. How long, O Lord, how long? Turn, O Lord, deliver me. Verse 6. I'm worn out from groaning. All night long I flood my bed with weeping. I drench my couch with tears. I'm going to jump down to verse 8. Away from, and this is where there's a turn in the psalm writer's psalm. Away from me, all you who do evil, for the Lord has heard my weeping. The Lord has heard my cry for mercy. He accepts my prayer. He accepts our prayer. 1 John 1:9 says that the Lord is faithful and just, and that he accepts. Let me flip there. If we confess our sins, he's faithful and just and will forgive us. We have pain, we have loss, but the hope is this, is that if we go to Jesus, he gives us hope. If we go to Jesus in our sin and we ask for forgiveness, he hears us and he forgives us. All of us have laments that we're going through, painful trials. But the Lord is with you. And the Lord has a plan. And the Lord's plan is to deliver you from it. I want to read another line I love from Adele's song is, you're going to wish you had never met me. And that's my prayer. Satan has tried to trick me, trick you, and betray me, and hurt me, and kill me. He's my enemy. And I think together, in our worship, and in our lives, and in every way, we can commit to fight Satan. Can we do that, brothers and sisters? Let's make him wish he never met us. Dear Lord, in our trials, in our pain, we come to you. We give them to you. We ask for forgiveness we've caused pain and trials to others. But Lord, let us be righteous instruments in this world. Let us come to you. And may Satan regret tempting Eve in the garden all those years ago because of the righteous acts and deeds and the miraculous movements that you create through each of us. Let him wish that he never met you.